A fearless ship is moving steadily toward the Bermuda Triangle, while its captain grows uneasy because of the ghostly rumors surrounding the area. The astrocartographer Rupert quickly reassures him and insists that stories about vanished ships, emerging monsters, and even aliens are nothing more than exaggerated tales passed from one sailor to another. Rupert explains that his true purpose for coming here is to complete a star map, yet he does not realize that his determination is quietly leading the crew into grave danger. Before long, the compass begins to spin without direction, and a strange mist suddenly appears, spreading rapidly until it surrounds the entire ship. Out of the fog emerges a ghostly pirate brig, and Captain Scumpbeard along with his crew boards the vessel. Panic erupts as the sailors desperately search for a way to escape from the zombie pirates. Rupert attempts to contact the mainland for help, but the communication line is abruptly cut off. Moments later, he hears the voice of Captain Scumpbeard calling out and searching for him. Fortunately, Scumpbeard does not have much time to continue the hunt as soon as the pirate captain leaves. Rupert stares in disbelief when he realizes that he has just seen real zombie pirates with his own eyes. The next day, Fred is leading Mystery Inc. on what is supposed to be a relaxing trip. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy feel an overwhelming sense of relief because they believe they no longer have to solve any mysteries. They imagine spending their days resting, relaxing, and eating without a single worry. It turns out that today is Fred's birthday, and his parents have invited Mystery Inc. to join them on a cruise as a special celebration. As soon as they step off the bus, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy breathe in the salty sea air. However, Scooby-Doo does not expect that he will unexpectedly come face to face with a strange man. Scooby-Doo tries his best to describe the man's appearance to Mystery Inc., yet Velma and Daphne cannot see anyone who matches his description. Shortly afterward, while Mystery Inc. is collecting their luggage, Fred's parents appear. Overcome with excitement, Fred runs toward them to say hello. His parents warmly greet everyone and kindly ask about each member of Mystery Inc. Soon the group begins boarding the cruise ship, where they meet the ship's director, the person responsible for managing the entire guest experience and overseeing all on-board activities. Not long after that, Sunny eagerly leads Mystery Inc. and Fred's family on a tour. She proudly explains that the Poseidon cruise ship is fully equipped with modern amenities and offers a wide range of activities that run from morning until night. While Fred is walking, he fails to watch where he is going and accidentally trips. There is a strange slimy substance shaped like footprints on the floor. Seeing this, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy quietly hope that it is not evidence of aliens. Sunny quickly helps Fred back onto his feet, reminding everyone that they do not have much time to waste. The Poseidon cruise ship finally sets sail, and during the continued tour, Scooby-Doo once again encounters the strange man. This time Shaggy sees him as well, yet the other three members still cannot understand what is happening. As night falls, Captain Cruther requests a meeting with Mystery Inc. and Fred's family. The moment they see Captain Cruther, Skip eagerly snaps a photograph. Fred is driven by curiosity about the ship, however he accidentally damages a control knob. When Daphne asks about their destination, Captain Cruther answers that they are heading to the most mysterious place on Earth, a region known as the home of vanished ships and unexplained lights. He reveals that the destination is the Bermuda Triangle. Velma immediately expresses her doubts and states that the place is nothing more than a legend. At that exact moment, the ship's systems begin flashing erratic numbers and Captain Cruther suddenly disappears without a trace. Before anyone can fully understand what is happening, they spot an alien moving through the ship, realizing that the creature may be connected to Captain Cruther's disappearance. Mystery Inc. decides to take action. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are assigned the role of bait, while the two of them pretend to clean the area. The strange man appears once again, causing them to panic and flee in terror. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy run straight ahead without looking and accidentally crash into the alien, leaving them with no choice but to run from it as well. Although Scooby-Doo and Shaggy manage to crawl into a pipe, the alien still shows no intention of letting them escape. The moment the two of them climb back out, the alien falls straight into Fred's trap. Velma immediately pulls off the mask, and Captain Cruther's face is revealed. It turns out that Sunny wants to make the trip to the Bermuda Triangle more exciting, so she deliberately creates additional mysteries. Fred's parents are also part of the plan because they know that Mystery Inc. loves solving supernatural phenomena. After that, Captain Cruther and Sunny continue to set up one mystery after another, yet every single one of them is quickly solved by Mystery Inc. Before long, the entire itinerary of the Poseidon cruise ship is completely ruined because there are no mysteries left to uncover. The plan for a week-long mysterious journey is fully exposed in just 2 days. Other passengers begin to complain, saying that they signed up for a mysterious cruise, but now that all the mysteries are gone, there is nothing interesting left. While Captain Cruther is feeling proud when he sees how Mystery Inc. can solve every mystery so easily, Shaggy suddenly notices a man drifting helplessly in the sea. Rupert is quickly pulled aboard and asked what has happened. He reveals that he is an astrocartographer, and while he is working on completing his star map, his ship is suddenly attacked by zombie pirates. Rupert repeatedly warns Captain Cruther that the cruise ship and everyone on board are in serious danger, but Captain Cruther assumes that Rupert is simply panicking. He asks Fred's parents to take care of him while he rests. As Rupert is led away, he continues talking non-stop about zombie pirates, strange lights glowing within the fog, and terrifying laughter that echoes in his mind. Along with the image of bright green eyes that refuse to fade, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are already frightened when a man suddenly parachutes down from the sky, making them believe for a moment that it is another alien. However, Daphne quickly realizes that the man is actually an eccentric billionaire named Biff Wellington. He is attempting to set a new world record by completing the first ever round-the-world flight using a personal jetpack, but he has run out of fuel and asks to stay aboard the Poseidon cruise ship for a while. Seeing this, Mystery Inc. assumes that Wellington is also part of the elaborate plan, so they promise not to interfere. Suddenly, an alarm clock rings and reminds Sunny that it is almost time for the costume party. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy quickly put on unusual costumes, but they keep ending up with matching outfits, so Sunny tells them that she will handle it for them. Before long, night falls and the costume party begins. Sunny dresses Scooby-Doo and Shaggy as a bizarre two-headed chicken, while Fred's parents wear Rupert's clothes and dress up as survivors stranded on a deserted island. Once all the guests have settled into their seats, Sunny introduces the evening's entertainment program and announces a special guest, a famous hypnotist named Mr. Mysterio. She warns the audience to be careful if they do not want their minds to be controlled. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are unexpectedly chosen by Mr. Mysterio to participate in the performance. Even though the two of them try to hide under a table, they still cannot escape his attention. The surrounding guests begin chanting Scooby-Doo and Shaggy's names, and not wanting to disappoint the crowd, the pair reluctantly follows Mr. Mysterio onto the stage. At that very moment, Rupert notices the strange fog once again moving toward the Poseidon cruise ship. However, the guests have already fallen under Mr. Mysterio's hypnosis and remain completely unaware of what is happening. Mr. Mysterio commands them to dance wildly, yet Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are unaffected by his control. Seeing this, he speaks a special word to end the hypnosis, ensuring that everyone will remember nothing once it is over. The moment Mr. Mysterio disappears, the Poseidon cruise ship suddenly loses all power. A strange fog rapidly closes in around the ship, filling the passengers with a deep sense of unease. The eerie laughter of zombie pirates echoes through the air, and Captain Skunkbeard appears before them. He demands to know who dares to enter the Bermuda Triangle and openly declares that he will attack the Poseidon. Captain Skunkbeard knows that the astrocartographer he is searching for is somewhere on the ship. He intends to capture the man in order to use him for another dark and sinister purpose. Before long, the situation descends into chaos as zombie pirates emerge everywhere. They casually swing their swords and block every possible escape route, trapping the terrified passengers. Fred's parents are unfortunate enough to be captured by the zombie pirates. Although Fred desperately tries to rescue them, his efforts amount to nothing. In the end, Captain Skunkbeard takes Fred's parents away right in front of his eyes. Witnessing this scene, Fred can no longer contain his anger and openly vows to make the pirates pay for what they have done. No one has ever dared to threaten the Jones family and escaped without consequences. Soon after, Mystery Inc. returns to the costume party area and is met with a scene of devastation. Furniture lies shattered, and the guests have completely vanished, with no other option left. They decide to chase after the zombie pirates in order to rescue the captured people. The streaks of glowing blue light ahead become the only clue that Mystery Inc. can follow. Not long after they spot the strange fog once again looming in front of them, Fred decides to charge straight toward it, determined to show the pirates that they have chosen the wrong people to provoke. Meanwhile, the zombie pirates are busy celebrating their successful raid. Captain Skunkbeard announces that they are standing on the brink of greatness. When the tide rises, they will be able to unleash the power of a meteorite that fell to Earth 200 years ago. With that power, they plan to open gateways to the past, reclaim their lost treasure, and rule the seas once more. Captain Skunkbeard demands that Skip hand over the key of destiny, but Skip has no idea what he is talking about. It seems that Skunkbeard has mistaken Skip for Rupert, since Skip is wearing Rupert's clothes. When Skip refuses to reveal anything, Sea Salt Sally suggests that he should be sent to walk the plank, a cruel punishment that forces someone to step off the ship using a narrow wooden board. Captain Skunkbeard agrees without hesitation. Suddenly, the ship's zombie navigator spots the Poseidon cruise ship moving toward them and raises the alarm. The zombie pirates immediately respond by firing their cannons as a greeting. Cannonballs rain down on the Poseidon cruise ship, tearing countless holes into its hull. As a result, Mystery Inc. follows Rupert in a desperate attempt to find a way to escape. They dive into the water before the zombie pirates can notice them, even though Mystery Inc. and Rupert manage to abandon the Poseidon cruise ship in time. The danger is far from over as they risk becoming prey for sharks, while everyone struggles to decide what to do next. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy suddenly catch the scent of food. They quickly cling to a floating object, and thanks to Scooby-Doo's flexible tail, they manage to reach land before long. After they finally reach the shore, everyone decides to split up. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy set out to search for food, while the others begin working on building a raft. Before long, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy find a bunch of bananas, but while trying to pick them, they accidentally fall off a cliff. It is fair to say that they use up a lifetime's worth of luck in that moment. Because they somehow remain safe and sound, the two of them tumble across mountains and rivers and still manage to survive, until they finally crash straight down a waterfall. Where their wild journey finally comes to an end, the others rush over and help them back onto their feet. Next, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy look for a place to rest but accidentally trigger a secret passage. Mystery Inc. and Rupert quickly move inside, and before them lies a secret harbor where Rupert's ship is now located. As Rupert inspects it, he realizes that the zombie pirates have taken his old painting, a depiction of the night sky over the Bermuda Triangle from 200 years ago. At that moment, the zombie pirates discover Mystery Inc. and Rupert. Captain Skunkbeard, surprised that someone has found his secret hideout, orders the pirates to capture everyone. Mystery Inc. and Rupert are then tied up. The pirates intend to force them to watch Skip walk the plank, but Rupert inadvertently reveals his identity when he sees the painting. Velma wonders about the true motives of the zombie pirates, and Skip tells them to ask him about the passage shown in the painting. Even though he does not understand it himself, Velma then realizes that the painting is actually a star map that only an astrocartographer can read. Meanwhile, the zombie pirate ship sails into the Bermuda Triangle. Illusions from the past continuously appear to frighten them, but Captain Skunkbeard shows no fear. Whether it is the ship that disappeared more than 100 years ago or a sea monster, he keeps steering forward relentlessly. Scooby-Doo seizes the opportunity while the pirates are distracted to rescue everyone. Fred wants to save the others, but Skip explains that he has not seen anyone else. So for the time being, they all look for a temporary hiding place. During this time, Captain Skunkbeard reveals that his purpose in capturing an astrocartographer is to find a meteorite that fell to Earth 200 years ago, called the Light of Heaven. He intends to harness its power to travel through time, although Rupert insists there is nothing there but hundreds of miles of open ocean. Captain Skunkbeard ignores him because the object he seeks has appeared right before his eyes. Meanwhile, Mystery Inc. and Skip continue searching for the missing people. Scooby-Doo, while looks for something to eat, accidentally uncovers a secret room. Everyone quickly examines it and realizes that it resembles a miniature museum dedicated to the Bermuda Triangle. Velma discovers a remote-controlled model designed to appear life-sized when projected as a 3D image through a projector. Scooby-Doo finds the glowing powder that the mastermind used to make the water shine. At the same time, the zombie pirate ship moves into the center of the Bermuda Triangle. Captain Skunkbeard swiftly retrieves the Light of Heaven from the depths of the sea. As soon as he thrusts his sword into the meteorite, a beam of light appears and two aliens step forward. Declaring that humanity is too small and weak compared to the power of the Light of Heaven, the aliens demand that the pirates return the meteorite to the sea and release the innocent captives. It turns out that the entire situation was part of Fred's plan, but fate intervenes as lightning suddenly strikes, causing the ship to shake violently. Shaggy has to cover Scooby-Doo's mouth with one hand, which ruins the whole plan. On top of that, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy accidentally break the flying saucer model. Captain Skunkbeard quickly realizes that Mystery Inc. is behind the interference and commands the zombie pirates to attack. A chase becomes inevitable and Mystery Inc. must now find a way to escape. Seeing his father in danger, Fred rushes forward, but both he and his father are powerless against the guns. Meanwhile, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy are disguised as rats, and they are taunting Captain Skunkbeard with their playful tricks. They repeatedly appear and disappear, making it impossible for him to catch them. Just as Captain Skunkbeard is about to see Scooby-Doo and Shaggy, a gun suddenly appears. At the same time, Fred has already taken down one of the zombie pirates, unaware that another group is lurking behind him. When everyone becomes surrounded by the zombie pirates, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy arrive just in time. They cut the ropes holding a small boat, defeating the entire group of zombie pirates. Next comes the familiar mask revealing scene, and the face of billionaire Wellington is exposed. He now admits that he has been fascinated by zombie pirates his whole life and wanted to find the meteorite to dominate the Bermuda Triangle and become the greatest pirate of all time. However, this idea originates from Mr. Mysterio, who tricked Wellington into funding the search for the meteorite. To convince Wellington of the meteorite's power, Mysterio used holographic images. He knows that the so-called light of heaven is actually the dazzling glow of solid gold. Mysterio could have become wealthier than Wellington, but retrieving the meteorite from the sea inadvertently awakens a volcano. The Bermuda Triangle wants to reclaim what belongs to it, so Scooby-Doo quickly rushes to the control point. He wants to return the meteorite to the sea, but Mr. Mysterio prevents him, leading Scooby-Doo to come up with the idea of tickling him. Finally, the meteorite returns to the Bermuda Triangle, but it still shows no sign of stopping its rampage. Seeing this, Fred uses all his strength to steer the ship away from the waterspout, but danger still lurks as thousands of obstacles lie ahead. Finally, Fred successfully escapes the center of the Bermuda Triangle. Next, Mystery Inc. unmasks each zombie pirate and discovers that they are the crew of Rupert's ship and the passengers of the Poseidon yacht. It turns out that Mr. Mysterio hypnotized them all into believing they were zombie pirates to serve his plan. Meanwhile, Sea Salt Sally takes advantage of a moment when no one is paying attention to force Skip to walk the plank. Seeing this, Fred rushes to stop her and discovers that Sea Salt Sally is his mother. Now regaining her senses, she tries to rescue Skip, but it is too late. Fortunately, Scooby-Doo and Velma manage to operate two planes in time to catch Fred's parents safely.